Adam. Gardening with Guy. Saturday Blend with Leslie and Brett. Sunday Fashion Edit with Callie. Lunch Rush with Michelle. Good Eating with Marlo. And Your Kitchen with Shannon. Discover fashion trends with Callie on Sunday Fashion Edit at 10 a.m. On Monday for everything food. Watch Good Eating with Marlo at 5 and Your Kitchen with Shannon at 8. Only on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Welcome. I'm Shannon Fox. I'm so glad you're shopping with me this morning. If you are waking up right now and you are ready to get some great electronics, I'm just the place for you to shop. Here at HSN, we welcome you. We've got lots of great ways for you to be able to shop. You can actually give us a phone call and shop that way. You can go to hsn.com. You can even download an HSN app so you can shop on the go. That works for your Android or your Apple. And we're going to break things up into interest-free payments for you. Interest-free, that's important. That's what we call FlexPay. So take a look at that whenever we have anything coming up. But maybe you've seen Mr. Beams at some of the big box stores. These are the perfect outdoor lights. We've got the best price that you can find on the floodlights. We have a 2-pack. We've never offered a 2-pack before. It's exclusive here at HSN. These are extremely bright, 600 lumens. You may not know what a lumen is, but what you will know is this floods your entire yard with light, 2 directions for each one, and you're getting 2. The price today, $20 off, and you're getting them home for $20 on any major credit card. A couple minor credit cards we accept. Justin Hyatt is here, and I love how you're actually able to see. This is totally weatherproof, waterproof, doesn't matter. Of course, they're for your outside to light everything up. We've got great colors. Welcome, Justin.
Well, thank you for having me. Yeah, this is great because you know what? If you've been looking for outdoor lighting, you want to get the best, and you're getting the best, and you're looking at the best with Mr. Beams. Mr. Beams is the leader when it comes to motion-activated, battery-powered security lighting. And security for you, it's also the security for the clumsiness that we might have. It's wintertime, so it's darker earlier, so when you're coming home now, it's dark. You want your home to be nice and bright. It's going to light up. It's also the added security of knowing that, you know what, if you're home alone and your lights are we're supposed to be turning on, these are going to be motion activated with that sensor right here. If somebody comes within about 30 feet, now it could be you, these are going to automatically turn on. They'll stay on for 20 seconds and then they'll automatically shut off. Now, when it comes to the efficiency, this is where Mr. Beam really shines because these run off of 4D batteries. But if you're thinking about batteries and you're thinking about security lighting, the question is how long are they gonna last? It says an average of about a year, but I've had mine for 2 years. I haven't changed the batteries because you have an activation of 8 to 12 per day. So if you're not activating these nearly 8 to 12 times a day, these are gonna last you a very, very long time. But it's also about the convenience of installation. You're not having to pay anybody anymore, an electrician, pay even more for a really expensive outdoor lighting. This is gonna give you the brightness that you're looking for with 600 lumens and also the square footage. But you're gonna be seeing the animation in just a second. I wanna show you this. This is how easy it is to install. It comes with a little wall plate. So you go ahead and drop 3 screws in, and that's it. Then this slides right here on the bottom of your light. So you can put this on the siding of your home. You can put this inside. You can put this on a tree if you want. And now you have the lighting that you want, where you want it, within just about 30 feet of activating.
And we didn't have to hire anybody to install it. We didn't have to wire it anyplace. Let's talk about the colors, because you want to be able to match the outside of your house. We do have it in that beautiful white. We have it in gray. Here it is in the brown, which is almost black. It's a really deep brown. Black, and then that taupe is very, very limited. We only have a little over 100 to go around for everybody. Note, you're getting 2. They've got an amazing motion sensor, and you can adjust where these lights go just based on what your needs are. Now, we've talked before, because you have a lot of flashlights, Justin, as one of our home experts, and especially around the holidays. And we were talking about how my parents have a lot of property, and they had someone who broke through one of their fences, but it's off in a dark part of their yard, and they said, we need a really giant flashlight. And I said, what you need is Mr. Beams, because this will sense the motion and shine so far with 600 lumens. And then they don't need to hire an electrician. All you do is just hook it in. Now, how long do these batteries last?
So 4D batteries. It is a completely weatherproof. So when you're thinking about battery powered, it's completely weatherproof, whether it's winter or snow. I'm gonna pop that plate off on the back here. You just have that tab right here. I push that tab down, I slide this off. That's, again, this is your installation, just 3 screws. And then on the back, what I love about this too is it's basically just little thumb screws. You unscrew this, and then there's a little seal you pop in. They're 4D batteries. The batteries are gonna last you about a year.
4D batteries.
4D batteries.
It sounds like you said 40. 40 batteries, that'd be a ton.
40 that's 100 batteries.
D batteries.
4D batteries.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. But that's good.
I never caught on to that.
And then,
4D batteries.
And then they'll last about a year. It probably depends on where it is and how frequently it's turning on.
Exactly. If this is gonna be in front of your home, or maybe possibly in front of your front door, and you're always activating it, again, that's really just gonna be an average of about a year. Everybody's gonna be different, but you should get about a year out of the battery life. But I believe you'll probably get even more. But we're gonna be turning the lights down in a second. We talk about how bright it is, but it's really the distance of it and really the square footage. So we're talking about 91 feet of distance that these lights are going to be able to reach, but at a square footage of nearly 1,000 feet. Keep in mind, you're getting 2 of these, so you're practically getting 4 lights. So 4 lights, and then it's the adaptability. With the dual heads, now I can point all of these in multi-direction. So I can point one off to the side, 135 degrees. I can point it to 180 degrees up and down. So I can basically shine the light anywhere I want it, wherever I want it around my home. And you know what? Maybe since this is battery powered, you want it inside somewhere. Maybe you have a detached garage that doesn't have power. You have an area of your outdoor home that doesn't have, the outside of your home that doesn't have power. Maybe you have a detached garage, that shed. Put this anywhere, put it in your attic if you'd like to as well. But since you can go ahead and put it off to the side, you can put this on the corner of your home, Shannon, and then basically shine it down one side and then have still one shining towards the front as well.
Convenient. Now look at how bright they are as well. When we talk about how bright they're, look at this. You can see us completely lit up.
Yes, completely lit up. We have one right here. Again, this is just going to show you how simple and easy the installation is. It's just this simple tab right here. I'm going to set mine right here. And then what I want to show you, again, you want to pop this off. You can pop it off just like that. It's very, very simple and easy. Slide it back down. And now if I want to shine this down onto me, all I have to do is simply just aim it like that. If I want to shine it onto Shannon, all I have to do is shine it right there. And that's how easy it is to basically point it exactly where you want it to be.
Nice. So you can install it, and then you get to even move around. Maybe you want to adjust it once you put it up there. It's not like now you're drilling different holes and putting it in different spots because you didn't get
it right the first time. That would have been me. We're going to show you how you can install it. 600 lumens really does light up that 29-foot, you've got a 29-foot motion sensor. So anything that comes within 29 feet is going to get 92 feet of beam covering it. So it is literally flooding your yard, your garage, your shed area with light. You can adjust those lights any direction you want because you've got two and a 20-second light activation. So once it's triggered, it stays on for 20 seconds and then it just goes back off, which is saving the 4D batteries that you're putting in. But then of course, if the motion continues, it'll turn back on. So these are just giving you a couple of suggested places for those Mr. Beam's motion sensor spotlights because you are getting two. So you can put these any place you want, and this is true security and peace of mind. And no, you don't have to take them inside when it rains or when it snows because you've got that weather resistance.
Exactly, completely weatherproof. I've had these in where it's nearly 30 below, up in Minneapolis, covered in snow, and they still work. So this is gonna work whether it's summer, winter time, in those heavy rains and the heavy snow, wherever sleet, ice, these are going to work. And that's really one of the things when it comes to Mr. Beams. When you're thinking about getting the best in the industry, you're getting Mr. Beams, and they are extremely bright. But it's also the fact that they're so durable. You don't have to worry about babying them. Put them out in your yard. If it's for the kids, if it's for the other animals, maybe that aren't your pets, or for your pets. You know, I put these out and put them in the yard with the trees because when my dog would run out into the yard and it was at nighttime, I'd have no idea where he went. Now it would light up the whole entire yard. If you have maybe a basketball hoop above the garage and you want to be able to play at night, this is a great way of doing it. It's the convenience and the adaptability of Mr. Beams where you can put it wherever you want and you don't have to worry about the wiring. You don't have to worry about calling an electrician. It's basically a 5 to 10 minute installation. You drop 3 screws in, you put 4 D batteries in there, and then you're off and going.
And you're getting 2 for $39. Normally it would be closer to $60. Today you're saving $20. So if you're a little bit on the fence, today is definitely the day to bite the bullet and get it. It's not even gonna cost you all $39 at once. For $20 on any major credit card, we'll send them right to you. And we're gonna send you your choice of color. So we do have 4 colors available right now. Taupe is getting very limited. It's just a really popular color. You want it to be able to coordinate with the outside of your house or maybe sort of blend in with a little bit of like that tree look. There's the black. Here we have it in that deep dark brown. We also have it in gray. Wait, did I say 4 colors? We have 5. Gray and then also the white. But this is the only place you can get Mr. Beams in a 2-pack with the floodlight. Now, you may be familiar with the Mr. Beams that communicates with itself, like it has like a system. You have one light and it talks to itself. This is different. This is motion activated for each light. And I appreciate that because you know exactly where the motion was triggered.
Yes.
So I know sometimes people, you don't necessarily want them to communicate with each other. These are independent. One could be in the front yard, one could be in the backyard. They're completely independent of each other.
They're completely independent, and like Shannon said, look, if you're by yourself at home and those lights were to turn on, you know something's going on. And one thing about having security lighting, it's the security of knowing that something's going on outside, but it's a great deterrent. It's an added deterrent and an added layer of security beyond just having those security cameras, because again, if they activate, just like roaches, the people who aren't supposed to be there, they're gonna wanna scatter off. They don't wanna be there. They're looking for the home that's dark. So what a great added security, but added security even for nighttime for you, walking around your home. Now you can see where you're going, and especially wintertime where you've got ice and snow everywhere, and it's basically hard to even just walk around. Now everything's gonna be illuminated. Sun's going down earlier during the wintertime. A great time to pick up security lighting for, you know, just that purpose. But for people who don't know their way around your home, that maybe you're having guests, so put it on the front of your home, put it on the side, wherever you want it.
Nice, and because it's got the 2 different lights, you really can adjust those anywhere. There is nothing like light to give you the peace of mind, knowing that as soon as somebody triggers that motion, it's a nice wide motion detection as well. You've got 96 feet of incredible floodlight, 600 lumens. It's the most powerful floodlight we have here at HSN, and no ugly wires, nothing that's affixed. You can take it with you when you move if you want to. It just takes 4 D batteries. The batteries are not included. You can purchase those separately, but this is exclusive here to HSN. You are getting 2 of the most powerful, great name in outdoor motion lighting for only $39. I know that you had these on, was this on Adam's last Monday night show or something?
We actually just had them last night.
On Amy and Adam's show.
On Amy and Adam's show,
oh my gosh.
yeah.
So popular because they really are a great value. and over almost 1,300 gone. We want you to have that peace of mind. I'm on this Neighbors app, and there have been just a slew of people saying, you know, I need motion lights because these people have, you know, I saw these people on my camera. We have a lot of cameras, but we don't necessarily have the motion lights, so you want to be able to have those motion lights to scare the people away.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you, Shannon.
Appreciate it. Great one. And we do have a lot of other great things that are going to save you some money, give you some peace of mind. We've got a great, basically, generator. It will generate fan electricity, maybe electricity for your refrigerator. That's just with Justin Smith coming up a little bit later on. But that is actually an amazing bank. It's a power bank. It's called the EcoFlow Tech. It's coming up in just a little bit, but we're gonna shift gears because I want you to be able to enjoy your life. And I would like to give you a free TV. No, you know what? I want to give you 2 free TVs. All right, well, maybe they're not free. They're $49, but then it's totally free after that. Free TV with an antenna. I know it doesn't look like any antenna you've ever seen before. 2 antennas for $49.99. It's $16.66 to get it home. We're gonna ship it to you for free, the best price you can get in the entire country. And this is Mohu. So you've probably heard about Mohu. They are leaders when it comes to great antennas for your TV. And maybe you're thinking, well, why do I need an antenna? I've got cable. How much does that cable cost you? And in your cable, you have to pay for the big ones, right? NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, HSN. You have to pay extra for all of those that you could be getting for free. With a one-time purchase of $49.99, you are getting 2. This has been incredibly popular. I don't know what these are, but they're coming included. But Aaron Berger knows what they are.
I know what they are.
Because they're simple to install, right?
Sweetheart. Good morning. I haven't seen you for a while. You look pretty. Thank you. So you texted me last night. You texted me and said, I found this on, or she wondered if it was this one or not.
Right.
I'll tell you, it was this exactly. It was a 60-mile range instead of a 50-mile range.
So what does that mean? Like from a
it means
tower?
It means you could be 10 miles further away from the tower, which frankly isn't, you know, most of us are within 50 miles. And it was what, $69 for one, right? So we should just point that out right away. I mean, the value on this is...
We should call HSN Better Buy, I think, as our name.
But that's very clever, the way you did that.
Because you're getting 2 for 50 there for 10 additional months. Everybody, it seems like almost everybody, unless you're in a really, really rural area, nearly everybody is within 50 miles.
The truth is, if you're in a really rural area, this isn't the antenna. We have other antennas for you. This isn't the one. If you're within 50 miles, which is, you know, most of us, of television antennas, well, here's what this means. Free TV, free TV, free TV. You do not have to pay to watch, as most of us are, our local news and our local sports and our local weather. Those things are free. In fact, 94 out of the top 100 television shows in America, think about this, 94 out of the top watched 100 shows in America are broadcast for free every single week. The signal is already coming into your house. All you need is the glove to catch the signal and to put it on your television. And that's basic. That's how I think of these antennas. They are full high definition, so they're picking up channels like high definition ABC, high definition NBC, high definition CBS, high definition Fox, high definition CW, high definition ION. Again, the top 94 out of 100 channels. In fact, come on over here for a minute and let's just take a look.
Oh, we get HSN.
So yeah, we get HSN. We're watching HSN right now. And many of you will find that you're watching it in a higher quality because you're getting these over the air. So it's an uncompressed signal. Many of us are paying a couple $100 a month in order to get those local channels into a cable that comes into your house or even to come over a dish. They have to compress the signal. This is an uncompressed signal. So don't for a minute think, oh, I'm gonna, you know, this is gonna be snowy or it's gonna, you're gonna have a really beautiful, especially because this has a preamplifier on it, which I'll talk about in a minute. This is a powered antenna with a preamplifier, so you're fabulous, fabulous reception. I keep saying antenna.
It's $25 a piece. So don't let the price make you think that this is just a cheapo
No,
antenna.
it's simply the best value we've ever done. I keep saying antenna. I should be saying antennas because you get this for 2 TVs. So 2 TVs in the house can be watching 2 separate channels at the same time. Here's just an example of, so what's on right now? Well, you know, stuff that's on at 7 in the morning on Sunday. Electronic Connection is on. On QVC, The Great Outdoors with Dan is on. And then we'll just go up here a little bit to get into some of the more kind of mainstream channels. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman is free to watch right now. The Sheep Man, the Drew Carey Show is free to watch right now. The FBI Files is free to watch right now. Ocean Mysteries are free. Far North is free. ABC Action News, so like there's our local news. Then Good Morning America is going to be on after that. And you might be wondering, you know, will you get a guide like this? The newer televisions, you'll be able to pull a guide like this. If you have an older TV, it's really easy to just go online and type in like free TV channels in my zip code, and you can get an online guide every day. So the only difference on your TV is you'd be going from channel to channel. You can look it up on your phone. That's exactly right.
And about how many channels are people going to get?
Great question. So let me just show you here at HSN, and we're in a pretty, we're in an urban area, but our studio is, you know, like a fortress, basically. We get about 66 channels at HSN. At my house, I get usually around 55, 56 channels. Most people will get at least a couple dozen. If you live in the LA area, you might get 150. It really depends on how many towers are in your area. But most people can expect to get a couple of dozen channels. And again, channels like high definition ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, the CW, 94 of the top 100 channels in America are broadcast for free. If you're paying to watch TV every month, it is the silliest bill that you're paying. Now maybe you go, okay, I want to keep every premium, everything on the TV in my living room. Some people will still want to do that. Totally get it. But how about the TV in your workout room and in your guest room and in your bedroom and, you know, that aren't on all the time? Why are you paying for an extra set-top box there? Or your kids who are off at college, or your kids who are just got married and are just starting off. They don't need a $200 bill a month to watch television, especially when TV, we've all forgotten this, is free. And now, because of the way technology's changed, it's free in the highest of high definitions. This will play up to 1080p if your TV plays 1080p. And in fact, a lot of broadcast channels are going to 4K. It will even play 4K when they broadcast 4K. Last thing I'll say before I show you how easy it is to set up, people ask, what do I need in order to use this? You need a TV and you need electricity. And that's all you need. Your TV has to be, any television after 2009 will be digital already, and this, all the channels, or excuse me, all of the broadcast channels are in digital now. So if you have a TV before 2009, you buy something called a digital converter. They're very inexpensive. We're sold out right now on HSN. That's how popular they are. We'll have one back soon. They're called Imatic. You can buy them anywhere. Imatic is the brand that we carry. And then any TV, even a really, really old television, you'll be able to use this with.
Well, I just want to remind you, you're getting 2 antennas that make all of that local TV free for you. Remember when TV used to be free? I remember when I used to be the antenna, and I used to be the remote, right? It was like, change the channel, do that, like you would get it, and it would be like, as soon as you stood away from the rabbit ears, it would start to get fuzzy again. That's totally dating myself. But still, it doesn't look like an antenna.
Well, that's the other thing.
It looks like a sound bar. You also don't have to attach it up. I've seen some of those antennas and they're like, stick it on a window that faces out to the wall, and I'm like, my TV's not next to a window, I don't know.
No, here's the thing. So the nice thing is you can set it in front of your television, just like a sound bar. Now you can, some people will mount this. It looks really pretty mounted, actually. You can use this. Here's another big thing. This is indoor or outdoor. So if you do live in a little more rural area, or you live in an area where it's hard to get a signal, 100% you can. This is an indoor outdoor antenna, which you really don't expect 2 of for this price.
So if it's outdoors, does it have to be hooked to
If it's outdoors, you'll just need to have a little bit longer coaxial cable. We include a 10-foot coaxial cable. You'd probably need to get a little bit longer one to run it from your outdoors. Yeah, you might need a 20-foot cable. Actually, why don't I show you the coaxial cable in that right now?
Because we'll see how easy it is to install. This is so easy. Remember, you're getting 2, and these, yes, you get HD TV, you can get HSN, you need to be on this side.
Yes, ma'am.
HSN, you can get QVC, you can get all of those channels. Now, I have a Roku. Can I keep my Roku?
Perfect together. So this is ideal with if you have a Roku, or if you have an Apple TV, or if you have a Fire TV, because those bring you all of your pre-recorded content, if you will, you know, shows that have been on. This brings you live television, what's on right now. So
because I can't get that unless I pay.
Right, you can't get live. So on this is very much for live and local sports, live and local news, live and local weather. And those are the things that are missing on your Roku or your, you see what I'm saying?
You can't get that. I was thinking like I have to pay for NBC or I have to pay for the CBS
you do
channel
have
or
to.
something.
You're right. You do have to pay.
But this you could still watch
free
all
here.
of your shows
but
for
they're
free.
all free here. That's the thing. You buy this one time. There is no ongoing. There is no monthly fee. That's why
this is a steal. That's why we've sold so many.
We've done 2 shows of these. They're mostly gone. We've literally had 2 airings, and one of which has also been at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
People die when they ask me, okay, Aaron, what's the biggest technology, what's the technology thing right now? What do you sell the most of? The truth, the biggest growing category at HSN for about the past 6 months is antennas. People are tired of paying bills to watch TV every month when it's free to watch TV and when you can get just as good of a signal. It's just that the technology has changed enough lately that now they're pretty, they're easy to use, and they work great. And let me show you how easy it is to put it together.
And you're getting 2, by the way, so for 2 separate TVs.
2 of these. First time we've ever done 2, by the way. Usually one antenna costs more than $50. The last antenna I sold was $119 for one, Okay, so you plug this little piece.
That comes with it.
This comes with it. Okay. You plug this into the antenna. And what this is called a preamplifier. This powers and amplifies the signal before it gets to your TV. A lot of times the amplifier is behind the television where it kind of gets blocked.
Okay.
It's in front of the television here. So this is a really important thing. Okay. So this comes along with it, and all you do is you take the coaxial cable that, again, we include from your television. So this screws into your television on one end, and it screws into this amplifier on the other end. So far, so good?
So far,
it's been one step. The only other thing that you can do, and you don't even have to do this, like if you're out of power in an emergency situation or something, as long as you can turn your TV on, this will still work. So for emergencies, people love to have these because we know the cable goes out, the dish goes out if there's bad weather. The only other thing you have to do is you have to, if you're using the amplifier, you have to power it. And you power it by either plugging it in to the TV, if you have a USB on your TV. If for some reason you don't have an open USB port on your TV, we even include, I think this is so great, we even include a way you can plug it right into the wall as well.
That's fantastic.
That's your total setup. We're done. All of the
instructions are of course, included. If you want to, this video actually will be running on HSN. Yeah. You can just rewind it and have Aaron explain it to you like he just did, because once you get it in your hot little hands, then you're like, oh, now I get it. I do want to say you're getting 2. They're $25 a piece because they're $49 for 2. I want to warn you, if you get a $25 antenna, it's not going to have this, what did you call it, the preamplifier?
The preamp, yep.
It's not going to have that. It's not going to get you HD signal. It's not going to be this sleek and beautiful.
You also get a toll-free number. I'll just point out, if you have any questions at all about setting up, there's a toll-free number in your box you can call. Yeah, open 5 days a week.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Aaron. I can see why this is so popular.
Always good to see you, Shannon.
Appreciate that. Always good to see you as well. If you want to use your new antenna to see what we've got at HSN, take a look at all our new programs we got coming up.
Weekends at HSN just got bigger. It's time to sit back, relax, and shop with the Friday Night Show with Amy and Adam, Gardening with Guy, Saturday Blend with Leslie and Brett, Sunday Fashion Edit with Callie, Lunch Rush with Michelle, Good Eating with Marlo, and Your Kitchen with Shannon. Discover fashion trends with Callie on Sunday Fashion Edit at 10 a.m. On Monday, for everything food, watch Good Eating with Marlo at 5 and Your Kitchen with Shannon at 8. Only on HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
I have antivirus, but my computer is still slow.
That's not right.
Maybe if I what's with all the pop-ups?
Why does it keep on crashing?
This is taking forever.
Fix-Me-Stick is a plug-in virus removal device. It's the smart, simple, safe way to clean your computer yourself. With Fix-Me-Stick, you don't have to replace your computer. It helps you keep your files and your privacy. Fix-Me-Stick reboots your computer from a system on the stick so that it can remove the malware that got past your antivirus software. It's the smart, simple way to clean an infected computer. Advanced technology in an external device has enabled people all over the world to get the upper hand against viruses and malware.
Well, welcome back. I'm Shannon Fox. I'm here with our computer expert, Joe Harrison. And, you know, we talk about being without power, but if you're without your computer, or your computer is slow, or it's laggy, or it's just loading you up with all of these messages, and you think it's time to get a new computer, you've got to try Fix Me Stick first. And this, we launched this, I ask you every time, when did we launch this? It's been 4 years?
3 years.
3 years.
It'll be 4 years in May,
yep. Okay, but because all it is a stick that literally fixes all the nasty stuff that's going on in your computer, and you don't have to load up your computer and take it to the nerds or wait till somebody comes to your house. This is the best value you can find anywhere. It's a lifetime of virus removal for 6 personal computers or your Apple for $69.99. So here you go, you're just gonna choose red. It comes with the black. We've got that rose gold with the black, the leopard, how fun, and the black. Only 20 left in the leopard. You know, even when it comes to a Fix Me Stick, even when it comes to a computer, it's something that you're gonna stick in a drawer.
Yeah,
and
but you can see it in the drawer.
You still get to have that fun one. And yes, you can split them up. Each one is good for 3 different devices. And why, Joe, do we need this?
We absolutely need it. It's like there's some things out there that you want to have that, you know, would be nice to enjoy. This is something you absolutely need because, Shannon, every single day, there are about 300,000 new viruses that come out. And viruses are designed to, you know, slow down your system, steal your files, delete your files. But also last year was the first year that more people had their identity stolen through their computer versus like through mail. Because we shred things because we know we don't want our information out that way. Well, the information you put on your computer is now being captured by trackers. And the reason why last year it was the #1 way to have your identity stolen was the year before that, the government said it's illegal to have people track you while you're online, which is really crazy. So now it's a legal way for people to grab your information. And it started off being like advertisements. Like, do you ever go to one website and you see an item that's on there, then you go to another website and then you see an advertisement for that item? Well, that's marketing trackers. But now people are using those trackers to steal your identity, steal your credit card, steal your social, and it's happening without you even knowing it. So what ends up going on is like you have a brand new computer. It's so fast out of the box because you've never been online. But then after a month or two, it starts to slow down. Like it takes a little bit longer to turn on. And then when you get online, you're seeing all those pop-up ads, or it takes a little bit longer to open up all those programs. What happens is in the background, you're downloading viruses and Trojans and malware and trackers, stuff that's slowing down your system, and you get frustrated, you don't know what to do. So the first thing we do is what we should have done the last 30 years is we run our antivirus, and that was the right solution. However, your antivirus, it only scans the active files. So viruses are actually coming into your computer as inactive files. They're waiting for you to click on that program. They're waiting for it to be a certain day of the week. They're waiting for it to be a certain day of the year. Like there's a Michelangelo virus. It happens on Michelangelo's birthday, which happens to be March 6th, so just a couple weeks away. But the problem is if you're not running your antivirus at that split second, those viruses wake up and attack your system and cause all that damage. So your antivirus only scans the active files. Fix Me Stick is the only product of its kind that scans every file, 100% of the files, whether it's active or inactive. And it doesn't just scan it once, it scans it 10 times to make sure your computer is clear and free of all those viruses. And this is all you have to do. You take the cap off and you plug that to any port, any USB port on your PC, on your Mac, any computer, now up to 15 years old. And as soon as you plug that in, you see the red lights on. Instantly, it starts taking every file from your hard drive, runs it through the stick, checks it 10 times to make sure it's clean. And this is the process. And this is going to take a couple of hours because it's not just a quick clean. This is a deep clean for your computer. But it's all 100% automatic. So what happens is as soon as you insert that into your computer, there's actually 10 different scanners that are on the inside. They're scanning every file, every photo, every document, every program, every song, everything that's on your computer gets deep cleaned up to 10 times to make sure it doesn't cause any harm to your system. And then, Shannon, as soon as this is done, it will take 2 to 3 hours, but then when you turn on that computer again, it's like it's brand new right out of the box again. It's faster, it's fresher, the internet has never been faster, and all you're doing is you're running Fix Me Stick once, maybe twice a week, and it does that deep clean, and it really makes a difference on your computer's performance.
And one of the great things is to combine Fix Me Stick with HSN's return policy means that you can get Fix Me Stick home. You can get it home interest-free for $23.33, and you get to try it out for 30 days. What you'll do is you'll get Fix Me Stick home, you'll plug it into your computer. You can plug it into up to 6 computers. If it's not, after it runs through and fixes everything, if your computer's not running faster, if it's not running more smoothly, if you can't read how many things Fix Me Stick actually cleaned up, you are welcome to send it back for a complete money-back guarantee. We get call after call, review after review of how this saved people hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, simply because it breathed new life into their computer. I thought I was gonna have to get rid of my computer. It was so slow, it was loaded up. Now, with Fix Me Stick, it runs so smoothly, I'll never be without it. But the value today, or first of all, super easy, right?
Super
Plug,
easy.
click, fixed. Fix Me Stick does it all. All you're gonna do is choose your color and plug it right in to your USB port. Red, they all come with a black. So red, rose gold, leopard, only a handful left in leopard, and black. And that $69 price point, not only is that a price break for HSN, not only is it $30 off HSN's low price, but there's an infomercial, right? From Fix Me Stick. How much is it now?
It's one computer, 1 year, $59.
Okay, so
right.
I'm gonna do the math here. So for $10 more, you get 5 additional computers and a lifetime.
Only HSN has that. They also have an offer out there where you pay a monthly service. It's $10 a month. So some people are paying $120 a year for Fix Me Stick, and they're paying that. Hundreds of thousands of people are watching that infomercial and buying it at those prices. Only HSN has that lifetime of updates included with it. And when you think about your computer, this is not something that you're gonna get rid of in 6 months or a year from now. You're gonna be using your computer pretty much for the rest of your life. And this gives you the rest of your life protection. And the reason why we can easily say that is that this is going to help any computer up to 15 years old. So if you have an older HP, a Dell, an Acer, you pass it along to the kids. If you have a Mac, all different versions of Macs up to 15 years old, all you have to do, if you want more speed, take the cap off, pop it into your USB port, double click run Fix Me Stick, and then it speeds it up. It cleans it out. It does that deep clean. Because for a lot of us, we run our antivirus programs, and we think that's what does the deep clean. Well, think of your antivirus like brushing your teeth. You have to do that a couple times a day. That's really that first line of defense. But then you go to the dentist for that deep clean. This is like a trip to the dentist. If you still think just plugging that into your computer is too difficult, you can go to one of the largest electronic retailers that'll do this exact same process. They charge $100 for you to hand over your computer, and they don't say give us 5 minutes, they'll say give us a week and we'll call you back. And a lot of times, Shannon, they just wipe out the whole hard drive, and that's the easiest way to get rid of a virus. But we've had so many customers that have spent that $100, then they come home, and you get back online again, you get another virus, and then you have to go back and pay $100. We do this in my household once a week, and it's my wife and I and the 2 kids. We're probably typical users like you guys. I will run my antivirus before I run Fix Me Stick, and then I run Fix Me Stick overnight. I plug it in right before we go to bed. We do it every Friday night in my household. I don't even do it. It's my little girl, Reese, who's in middle school. She runs around to the computers, pops in the Fix Me Stick. When I wake up that next morning, it is fast, it is fresh, it is clean. It's like it's brand new out of the box again. It's incredible how a little stick will clean it out. But the reason why it does is that your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10% of your hard drive. So think about it. If you went to a car wash, you paid for a car wash, imagine just the front bumper getting cleaned, the rest of the car is still dirty. With Fix Me Stick, it cleans everything over that car, not just once, but up to 10 times to make sure it's clean. But it's also designed to work hand in hand with your antivirus, because when you run your antivirus program, it finds a long list of viruses, and at the bottom, it says, let's quarantine them. That sounds great, but that basically means let's put a bubble around those viruses, and guess where those bubbles live? Still on your computer. The only way to truly get rid of a virus is to physically remove it. That's why you have to use the Fix Me Stick every single time. So this ends up becoming like a virus jail where it keeps all those files right here. And this can store literally millions of viruses on the stick. You don't have to worry about running out of room anytime soon. But every single day, 300,000 new viruses that come out. What we know of, there are about 500 million known viruses, and Shannon, it just takes one virus to steal your identity, one virus to lose all of your files. When you think of like Yahoo last year, 4 billion people had their information compromised because of one virus. And those are companies that are spending millions of dollars on your system. This is an extremely affordable way to keep your system fresh, fast, and clean for as long as you own it.
And you know what I like too? Not only that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, you may only have one computer right now, but this will cover 6 computers Eventually in your life, maybe you'll have a desktop, maybe you'll have a laptop. You can use this on any computer. You can also keep one and gift one because each one will clean 3 computers for the lifetime of that computer. So amazing to be able to get that much clean. And here's what I love too. You've got 30 days money back guarantee. So if you plug this into your computer and you don't notice it speeding up, downloading faster, turning on faster, no more pop-ups. If you don't notice a big difference in your computer from the moment you use this, you're welcome to send it back. We're gonna ship it to you for free. Talk about no risk. We're shipping it to you for free, not even paying for shipping.
I love that.
And it's $23.33. You said sometimes people pay $10 a month for this. $23 and you're gonna own it after 3 payments. So also you'll know, so you showed us this really close up. You plug it in, it starts to scan every single thing and you can see when it's done, it's that great feeling of clean where you're like, oh my gosh, 342 things that needed to be fixed. That's amazing.
And it even tells you this computer is at risk. This is just a demonstration computer that's barely online. Even if you're online for 5 minutes a day, you have viruses that are on your system. This is the best way and the easiest way to really do a deep clean on your computer.
Right, it really is. It's incredible. Like you said, it's a jail for viruses on your computer. That's fantastic. Thanks, Joe.
My pleasure.
All right, so get that little jail for your computer. We will be right back with more.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom,
a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
I'm Shannon Fox, and this is the guy that you want to be stuck in an emergency with. That sounds bad. Valerie's husband, Justin Smith, is our electronics expert, and Justin is bringing the power to the house. If you've got electricity, there's a risk of it going out, right? I mean, that sounds funny. It sounds really simple. But instead of buying a giant generator that costs thousands of dollars, this does the same job, and yet you're carrying it in. I mean, Justin's a pretty strapping guy, but I don't know that you would carry in a generator with you, like carrying a generator. But this will go with you anywhere. You've got the traveling case, so you can bring power with you anywhere. We talk about this for emergencies, but I'm telling you, as a mom of 3 kids, if the battery dies in somebody's laptop or in the movie player or in the tablets, it's an emergency. So this will charge up so many different devices. Want to give you a warning, we only have about 20 remaining in the white. Huge customer pick, crazy great deal today, Justin. $60 off, and you can break this up into interest-free payments. I super appreciate FlexPay when it's a higher priced item, a very important item, but it's $100 on FlexPay. And today we're gonna ship it to you for free. So this is just a must-have, and everything this will power up is so incredible. You gotta have one of these in emergency. We were talking about, you've lived in California before, I'm from California. It's always earthquake season. It's almost hurricane season in Florida. It's winter storm season everywhere else. This is such a must-have.
It is. It is the perfect alternative to those gas power generators, those big clunky generators that are expensive. You know, you got to pull crank them. They take gas, they take oil, all that stuff that you don't have to mess with anymore because this is a battery-powered generator. You know, years ago we used to think, oh, electric cars, they'll never last. No electric cars. Well, guess what? Now electric generators are here, and they are here because because it's only about the size of a gallon of milk. It weighs about 11 pounds, and it's portable, on-the-go, industrial amount of power wherever you need it, when you need it, before, during, after a natural disaster, or whether it's recreational, you're hunting, camping, fishing. And winter storms are the #1 leading causes of power outage here in the United States. When you get this home, all you have to do is take it out of the box. It's plug and play. Watch this. You press one button, and it's immediate, on-the-go, industrial amount of power that's giving you the same amount of power as those big, clunky gas generators that emit all of those toxic fumes. Listen, it's completely silent. You can put this in your car. You can put this in your kid's bedroom. You can put this next to your bed. Guess what? With those big gas power generators, you got to keep those out in the garage. You got to keep those outside. And who the heck wants to go during, like, when it's 10 degrees and it's a blizzard outside, snowing sideways, or it's a hurricane, 100-mile-an-hour winds? You don't want to go outside and crank up that big gas powered generator, pour gas and oil in it. Right. You can literally take out the EcoFlow River and you can put it at your bedside, wherever you go. If you get evac'd into a, say like an evacuation facility, or you're in a condo, in an apartment where you definitely cannot have those gas powered generators, you can take the EcoFlow and get this. Watch this. It is going, I turned it on, it's going to power this light right here. Let's say we just had a...
well, as you're powering the light, you know, I went through my first hurricane was just this last year that I never lived through. You know what you can't get during a hurricane or right before a hurricane? Gas. Gas. You can't get it anywhere. It's gone. You can't power your car, let alone your gas generator.
Absolutely.
This doesn't need any of it. And look at this. So how long will it power that light?
It's going to power this light for about 100 hours. And it's also going to power this fan for about 100 hours. So if you're up north in the cold and dealing with the polar vortex or the winter storms, here the fan's on now. This could be a heater and your light, so now you're good to go. You know, FEMA recommends that we have about 3 days of provisions on our hands immediately following a natural disaster. 100 hours, that's over 4 days that we're gonna have light, we're gonna have fan. You can plug in your TV, you can plug in your mini fridge, your CPAP machines. Also, we'll turn it around here.
CPAP machine, that's incredible.
Absolutely, and I'll get to that in 1 second. I did want to point out that I don't want to just bypass this. This is where it's worth its weight in gold here. These are AC wall outlets.
Just a little bit
AC wall outlets right there. You look around your house right now, almost anything that you can plug in around your house, you're going to be able to plug into the back of the river and take this with you on the go. The light, the TVs, the fan. We'll turn it around to the front here. And also what we have going on here, we're going to need to power our phones.
Charges.
We've got 11 power outlets here. So I'm going to plug in my phone here. The phone's going to power up.
You can charge 11 things at once?
11 things. So you see here, the phone just came on. Let me move that over here so you can see. I'm not lying to you. The phone came on. And I'm just going to keep plugging things in because we can plug in 11 things. They'll all run simultaneously. And it is going to, now I'm plugging in my my iPad down here. You see that just came on. It is going to...
instant power,
Instant power, immediate power. You don't have to wait for it to crank up, put oil and gas into it. What about, we need a little Wi-Fi hotspot here because we need to stay connected after a storm. Let's go ahead and plug that in. And I can just keep going. You can see the little battery outlet there that just, or the little battery notification that just came on. So what you see here are 11 ports. We have 4 USB ports, and these two right here on this side, these are our fast time ports. So what's gonna happen is, if it used to take you 4 hours to charge your cell phones or your portable devices, now it'll take you, say, 2 hours, because it splits that in half. It's got our USB-C ports, our DC ports over here, and then our regular USB ports right here. And then on the back, like I said, well, before I move to the back, I just want to show you one thing. This right here is our LCD screen. This is going to tell you down to the minute and the battery consumption that you are using based on what you have plugged in. And the reason why that's so important is because unlike other battery powered chargers that you might be able to charge a cell phone or a tablet or something like that once or twice, and when it runs out of battery, you have that interrupted power. With this, it's going to notify you so you never have any uninterrupted power. You can have self-sustaining power for as long as you need, and all of these will charge while you recharge your river, giving you power when your gas generator runs out of gas. This will continue to supply that industrial amount of power on the go whenever you need it.
We do have it available in black or white, only a handful left in white. It comes with the carrying case, and you can charge up to 11 devices at once. We do have VIP financing, and that means if you've got an HSN card, you can break this up into 9 interest-free payments of $66.66 a month. You'll also save $10 on your very first purchase if you're applying for an HSN card. We're gonna ship this to you for free. This is Justin, I'm gonna admit, this is not like the sexiest purchase. You know what I mean? Like you're not like, ooh, look.
In my home it
I
is.
got it, well, right, oh yeah, hey. But you know, like, hey, I got a power, but it's the most responsible thing you can do with your money. Every home should have a generator or an electrical power. I would say both, because this is your inside generator and it gives you all that electric power. It's $100, it is an investment, but talk about peace of mind. If there's anything coming your way, and not all natural disasters can be predicted. I mean, hurricanes, what we know like a week in advance. Earthquakes, you don't know until it's upon you. Fires, you don't know until it's upon you. Power outage for whatever reason, some, you know, the thing blows or whatever, you don't know. This is that peace of mind always. If you have children, if you have medical devices, if you have pets, if you live in a place that has extreme hot or extreme cold, this is just a must-have for everybody. And we're gonna make it really easy for you to be able to get home at $100 or on your HSN card, $66. But there's nothing else like this on the market. Today you're saving $60. This is like, this was our special price when we had like a preparedness event. We took $60 off to make sure that everybody could be prepared. And we're running that special again for you today while supplies last. You can already tell though, we're already just about sold out of the white. So what do we do when we get it home? It's already loaded up with power?
You get it home, it's already gonna be loaded up with power. I'll start from the top here. Let me unplug all my devices. I only had a few plugged in, but only about 11 pounds. So it's about the size of a gallon of milk. You can literally take this with you anywhere you go. It's completely portable, industrial power. A lot of us think, well, I'm gonna need that big gas power generator, but no, it's got toxic fumes. You gotta fill up with gas and oil, and it's so heavy and it's so expensive. This does the exact same thing. It has 116,000 milliamps, which is 40 times more powerful than its next competitor, than another power bank, giving you the same amount of power that you're gonna get out of those gas power generators, although you can take it with you wherever you go. And you were talking a minute ago about our medical devices. I brought a nebulizer, a CPAP machine here. So you were talking about, even if it's not a natural disaster and you just lose power in the middle of the night, you rely on one of these to breathe. So let me go ahead and we're gonna turn this around so you can see it here. And I'm gonna plug in our CPAP machine right in the back here. You can see now that is plugged in. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on so you can see, everybody at home can see there. So now we have our therapy mode. We're gonna get this thing up and running here. You'll hear it turn on.
So now, Justin, does this work as like emergency, if you wanna keep plugging in, like you could plug in your Eco Charger and then it will power this, but then it will only use the battery of it when the power goes out? Is that? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's right. So you can keep this plugged in at home into your wall, and then if your power goes out, this will have a full charge in it, right?
That's
so
cool.
We have a lot of people at home that use this on a daily basis next to their bed with their CPAP machine plugged into it. So what we have, it's called a UPS, a uninterrupted power source. Because if you lose your power in the middle of the night, even if there's not a natural disaster, a lot of folks keep their CPAP machine plugged into it, into the river for that uninterrupted power source, so that if they lose regular power, it'll always be plugged into the EcoFlow river, so they never have any interruption in breathing. And you see we've got our light plugged in, and we can still plug in all of our devices and keep those things running for hours and days on end. So important in emergency.
We actually have, I believe we have a picture of how long, I don't know, Rob, if our producer, if you can pull that up, but it shows how long this will, how many hours of energy this will provide for a fan, for a light, 100+ hours. Maybe it's your computer. I think it says it'll charge your computer up to 9 times. Like think of how many, how much battery life do you have in your computer? Some of us maybe get 10 hours, 12 hours for our computer. It'll charge it up fully 9 to 10 times. So there you can see, okay, so a projector, maybe you want a projector for 10 hours, a mini fridge, 10+ hours, a GoPro, 80+ hours, a laptop, 5 to 9 times. So think about that. That's not 5 to 9 hours of time. That's 5 to 9 full charges on your laptop. And that's so important. That's just a little example of what you can get. That light, you're gonna get 100 hours. That's, what did we say? A couple days,
4
right?
days.
4 days worth of light. Your phone, it will charge 30 times. How long does your phone battery last? mine lasts maybe, I mean, I don't know if I'm not using it a day, a couple days.
Yeah.
Then 30 times you get that mini fridge for 10 hours. So it really is very, very powerful. Now, when you want to charge this up, you can plug it in, you can plug it into the car, right? We also have a solar attachment that you can attach as well. That's so fun. I didn't even see you hanging on to it. Funny I should mention it. We actually have a great deal on that as well. When you purchase the River, you also get a $50 price break on that solar attachment. I highly recommend that you get the solar attachment, especially today, while we've got it at $50 off. That solar panel is $299. We do have the item number for you, 631034. So how do we use this to charge our River?
So it comes with a cable, and all you do is just like you would to plug in and charge. Let me unplug everything so you can see it here. Just as you would to plug in your River, if you see on the back here, this is where your charging cable is going to go in, and that will plug into your house, to your car, or to the solar panel charger I'm going to show you in just a second. And it has something called flow-through charging. So unlike other power banks that you have to unplug all of your devices in order to recharge, you don't have to do that with the EcoFlow River. You can keep all of your devices plugged in because it has a smart battery protection on it. It's not going to surge or overcharge or overheat your devices, and it's going to keep everything charged, everything powered while you recharge your River. And here's the great thing is this will hold a full charge for about 12 months. So if you only pull it out on the rare occasion of a storm or an natural disaster, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I forgot to charge my River, or oh my gosh, I ran out of gas for my gas generator. Where am I going to get gas when I'm out of gas? This is going to hold that charge in case of emergency for 12 months. So how you use the, like you were asking here, this solar panel charger, it's going to hook into the back of the River, and then all you do is even under partly sunny, cloudy skies, you can put this on your car, in the driveway, in the middle of the field, and it's going to catch Mother Nature's energy, the sun, and it is going to recharge your River from 0 to 100% in under 8 hours. In under 8 hours. Here's a cool story.
So every single day, it could be recharging your River. Take advantage of that bonus buy. You're going to save $50 off on the solar charge today when you buy the River.
So the cool thing about this is last year, 2 years ago during Hurricane Irma, all of my friends, they were running out of their gas for their gas power generators. They were losing power. And here I was, I still have my lights and my fan and my phone's charging. So my neighbors were actually coming to me because they saw this laid out on top of my car and going, how do you still have power? What's going on? And they were coming to me and plugging into my River so that they could call their loved ones and all that sort of stuff. And this is able to give you that.
Told you he's the guy you want to be around in an emergency. Neighbor,
power.
whatever it takes. That's really incredible. And it's recharging it day after day when you've got the solar power. So now you're actually harnessing the power of the sun. You are totally prepared for any power outage emergency, whether it be the power outage in the middle of the night for your CPAP or an oxygen, anything that you need. Now you've also got it. You may find that you use your River inside on a regular basis because you've got all those devices. You can plug it in. It's not like it's damaged. It's not like you're using it up, right? It's a renewable energy resource. It's $5.99. That's our price break for today. Yes, this is an investment, but I can't think of a better and more important investment for you, whether you're on your own, for your family, for anybody that you love. And today, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Today, you can actually break it up into interest-free payments of $100. And if you've got an HSN card, it's going to be about $66.66 over 9 months. That's our VIP financing when you use your HSN card. Did you just plug in the TV?
I just plugged in this 32-inch
it turns
Roku
on automatically.
high-definition TV with my EcoFlow River. Imagine you want to keep the kids entertained during a storm. If you lose power, you need to track the storm. And look at this. I'm not plugged in anywhere else. Watch this. TV's a little bit heavy. TV's actually heavier than my generator. I am completely... I can go anywhere with my TV.
That's cool.
Tailgating,
You're
hunting,
like, I'm totally
camping,
portable. Look at me.
Hunting, camping, fishing. I can go anywhere with this. It's that on-the-go industrial amount of power. But again, 11 ports. I can keep plugging in my cell phones, my laptops, my tablets, whatever I need, and still watch TV, and still have my lights on, and still keep my mini fridge and my fan and my heater and everything plugged in. It's all about being prepared. But check this out. Let's say you're a handyman. You're working. You don't want to be tethered to 15 extension cords. I brought one of my power tools, but it works the same with a skill saw, a table saw. Let's go ahead and plug in our power tool here and watch this.
And those take tons of power,
too. A ton of power, and nothing happened to my TV. My TV's still going. I got my power drill going. I'm able to repair a fence, a deck, put my storm shutters on when I'm out of power. But one other cool thing, just because we lose power doesn't necessarily mean that we have lost internet access. I'm gonna show you a little workaround here. I've got my router hooked into my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my router here to the back of those AC wall outlets. Anything you find around your house that you can plug in, you can plug into the river. We're gonna go ahead and plug in our router, and you're gonna see this thing light up. You're gonna see it come on. All of these are gonna light up. That is going to give us Wi-Fi, and now it's going to be connected to, I'm gonna plug in my computer, and you can use that for daily use as well. You can see my router just came on right there. So now I have internet, and my computer is now plugged in. Now I can go about my business. Many of us are doing business from home these days. About half of us are doing business from home that we are in the office. So if we have business from home, our office may not care that we ran out of power. We still have work that needs to get done. So think about the daily uses for this as well, not just the natural disasters.
Absolutely. You want to be prepared. You want to be prepared on a daily basis, on in an emergency, of course. We do have it available in black. I don't know how many, Rob, how many do we have remaining in the white? We only have 18 remaining in the white, and at this price, once everybody wakes up, it will be, they'll all be gone. They come with the carrying case, with the car charger as well, in case you were noticing that. Because sometimes you don't have power in your house, but you could run to your car and recharge it that way as well. But I highly recommend that you get that Bonus Buy solar charger. You're seeing it there on the side. We have, Rob was just giving me an update on that. Only about 116 remaining of the solar chargers. Those are really great. We don't always have those in stock. Normally $299. When you purchase your river, you'll get $50 additional off of the solar charger, and that will completely recharge your river in only 8 hours of sunlight. Thank you so much, Justin.
You're very welcome.
Such an important product for everybody to have.
Like a flashlight. Everyone should have one.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. You know what else everybody should have? A little Guy Yovan in their garden. Take a look at the launch of In the Garden with Guy.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Gardening with Guy. My name is Guy.